Okay, in this video, we're going to continue working with materials. This time, we're going to create our own color. When you look at the screen here, you can see in my palette, there's a whole bunch of colors, and there's the tile or the image that I had brought in previously, and I made some changes to it and made a copy of it. But basically, what I want to do here is take one of the colors from that original image that I've already applied to a wall, and I want to make another wall the same color as that color that I choose. So I'm going to go to this tool called Image Color Picker. I clicked here and I uploaded the image, and now I'm going to select a color from the image that I'm going to use for a new wall. So you can either kind of bring this circle around, and if you click on certain spots in here, it will tell you what that color is. It's giving you a hex code and also an RGB number. So let's say I wanted to go with one of these colors here. I could click where that red square is, and now I have it. You can make changes to this later. Let's say you choose a different color. Maybe I want something that is a little bit darker, so I could choose this color, for example. And what you want to do is make note of the RGB color sequence: 218, 192, 147. Right, then when you go to SketchUp, you want to basically click on select, choose, it doesn't really matter what color it is because you're going to change it, and create a new color. Okay, give it a name. It could be called Material 1, it could be called Wall Color, and then here is where you're going to input those numbers: 218, 192, 147, and then click on OK. And what you should see is now you have this new color that you can then come and apply to one of the walls. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Again, you're creating a new color or a new material, and you're applying the codes for the RGB channels. Let me just give you a little bit of a kind of overview of what these channels are about. Basically, there's a red channel, a green channel, and a blue channel, and they get mixed and produce, a bunch of other colors. Just to kind of give you a little bit more information about how this works, if I go all the way to the left and these are all set to 0, that means there are no colors in any of these channels. If I boost this up all the way in the red channel, that's full saturation of red. I boost this up all the way in the green channel, it's full saturation of green. And this one here is full saturation of blue. Now, those colors are a little bit intense, and so basically when you're kind of picking colors, you probably want to mix them with other colors to get something a little more subtle. But just to kind of give you a little bit more illustration, when I have these two channels here, green and blue, and I mix them, it seems counterintuitive, but what happens when you mix blue and green using this RGB system is you get this cyan. Okay, if I was to do green or no, full blue and full red, I'm going to get magenta. And if I did full red and full green, I get yellow. Okay, so again, those are mixtures of colors that concern digital images and what happens with the presence of light. So if you had a green filter and a red filter, and you show light through both of them, the color generated would be yellow. So that's basically how that works. And of course, with most colors, the color I am using, it's a mixture of these different channels. So anyway, that's the basic rule. But what I'm going to do is put back in here the colors that I had started with: 218, 192, and 147. And that will be my second color that I've created here for a wall.